and Draft.
Hey all, it's Kirsten Crable, which means it's time for Crafts and Draft with Kirsten. We are starting season 2 off with a bang. Not only do I have my first local brewery sponsorship, Ironmonger, but I have a local artist and crafter, Korry Hall, coming on to make bottle cap buds. Let's get started. Alright, so my crafter today is Korry Hall. Korry, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm an Atlanta native. I work at Ironmonger Brewery, and I'm a crafter.
Ironmonger is our brewery that's sponsoring us today. And you work there. So you guys have just celebrated your 2-year, haven't you?
Yes, so we started out as Naughty Soda, which we still have Naughty Soda. It's a beer-based soda. It just doesn't taste like beer. It's 5%. But then they started on our craft beers, and so we've gone with that, and that's our Ironmonger line.
And then you have your barrel room.
That's our event room. We have a stage and some tables and stuff. We're expanding our tap room as well as our production line in our production room.
You can check it out at ironmongerbrewing.com. So today we're going to be looking at the Damascus. You have several options on how you can get your beer, right? You do the crowlers, which are 32 ounces.
We have our nooners that are about 5.5 ounces.
Okay.
Depending on the gravity, we have a pint or it's a full pour. It's a pint or it's 10 ounces.
Yeah. And you also sell 6-packs.
Yes. We just got our own canning line, so we should be selling a lot more 6-packs coming soon.
Nice. Awesome. So we're going to crack one of these open and take a look at it. Yeah. So this is how not to pour your beer. What the hell? This is how to pour your beer.
A beer pourer.
All right, well, we're going to look at Korry's beer. This beer is a West Coast style IPA. So you see, it's a golden amber kind of look to it. It's got a lot of carbonation.
It's kind of grapefruity, citrusy.
Lovely.
I personally don't like IPAs, but I love this one. You're going to taste it on the finish rather than on the forefront, so you don't get that bitterness from the hops of a lot of IPAs.
Yeah, let's give her a try. You can't really taste that gnarly hop. Yeah.
The hops, you can taste the flavor, but not the bitter.
Yeah.
Delicious.
So, if you are an IPA questionable drinker, you're not sure about them, the Damascus is a wonderful way to start. Now, this is a higher gravity.
6.8.
It's about to be a really fun day. Makes you feel like you're just at a beach. So Korry makes awesome flowers out of bottle caps.
Because real roses die.
So that's what we're going to be doing today. You said this is probably about a 7 to 8 difficulty level on a scale of 1 to 10. So that's why we got the good ones, so you know what they're actually supposed to look like, because we don't know how this is going to turn out. Let's look at supplies. Supply number 1, hot glue gun. You've got probably the most badass hot glue gun I've ever seen.
It's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, what else do we need?
Bottle cap.
About 10-ish.
10-ish. Pliers.
Pliers.
Regular ones. Needle-nose pliers.
Oh.
You're gonna need a nail.
You need a nail about this size.
About that size.
Guess it.
Gloves. Because you will get calluses if you don't use your gloves.
You also will want a tortilla press. Now, can you do it without one?
You can hammer it flat. It's just a lot more effort.
If you don't have a tortilla press, either get one or call on your girl and she'll just make them for you.
Yeah. And in the end, you're going to need some stems. These are flower stems from a cheap flower.
Buy fake flowers. Take whatever's on it off.
Yep.
Okay. Or
you can go to Michael's and get their stems.
Also, for supplies, maybe spray paint, but that is optional. Because if you want it to look red, obviously you have to spray paint it. So let's drink some beer. She doesn't drink normally.
So step 1, you're going to take out the seal.
Okay, so there's a little seal in each one.
You may want to stop this.
Nail clippers help get
the seal off. So that's the seal. I make my boyfriend do this. This is his step.
So a good step is to have a boyfriend who can do this step for you.
Please, God.
Get a sip of beer while you're doing
it wasn't the way you started it.
So now we've got the seals out. Woo! Now what do we do?
You pry them out so that when we put them in the tortilla press, the tortilla press will press them out. So
it's good
you
press.
Fry one.
Oh.
Fry one. Yeah,
Okay.
you see?
Okay.
And you kind of turn it.
Okay.
And then you keep frying until, in the end, you get a flat bottle cap.
Flat bottle cap.
Blend about 10 to 12 bottle caps out.
Next step's drinking beer.
So the next step is to make the middle of the flour. I don't know flour, so I don't know the name of it.
The center of the flour.
The center.
As we'll say. So now you need your needle nose.
I need my needle nose and I need my nail. So you start to shape the center of the flour. You shape the original shape of the flour.
Okay.
You put the...
So it's kind of like a little crunchy taco.
It is. Like the tortilla, you want to form around the nail.
You put your nail in and you go.
Use the mega pliers while holding it. You see where we've squared off. That's not going to be pretty.
Okay.
When you make a rose, so use the needle nose to round it off.
Perfect.
I'm going to need you to do this too.
Oh, yes. These are a lot harder than I thought they'd be.
I tried to. Alright, so we got our first cylinder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
First cylinders. Look how great they look. She had to do one for me.
This is our...
Alright, so next one.
You take your next flat bottle cap and you start to form it into a semi-cylinder. Go ahead.
Okay. Awesome.
So, you put your second one into your first one to make petal.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so that's essentially what you're doing is shoving one into the other.
Yeah.
So you have your center with
And then-
the first
yeah.
petal.
Yeah. This is probably going to be horrible, but
We'll blame it on the beer.
it's probably the beer. At this point, we add hot glue.
Okay,
And
so show me where you glue it.
I go right in the middle.
Okay.
You
So
can
then I
watch
shoot it like right in there.
Yeah. So wherever your middle meets your new, oh no,
This guy?
the first one was, but not the. So we're just gonna shove some glue down there
And hope for the best.
and hope for the best.
All spells.
That's
Hot glue
exactly.
gun.
Yep. True. Can we compare our first steps?
Yes. This is what it's supposed to look like. This is unfortunately what mine looks like. All right.
Not gonna be like this after this.
Yeah, they're gonna get better and better.
Uglier and uglier. My dear Lord. And you start. So you think you're starting off at the top.
It's getting to you, isn't it? All right, so we're forming it.
No,
You're forming your third petal.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you fit it between the two?
Yeah, you kind of fit it between the two.
So it's all just about shaping and fitting.
Not to be like an art teacher, but there is no wrong.
Is that,
this one?
does that look okay?
No.
That was my shape and fitting, which wasn't the best. That's her shape and fitting, which is
Drunkenly,
better,
which is-
but not her best, because, you know,
Yeah.
I got her drunk. This is what you're aiming for. You'd want to spray paint it now. Now, what do we do to get the stem?
A lot of times I've been bend the tip.
Mm-hmm.
You bend it as tight as you can. Apparently this one is a sinker.
Not a thinker, but a
sinker.
You shove it right in the middle. And that
Right up
center
there.
one.
Right up there.
Okay.
Once you get it out,
You can see her there.
you're gonna hot glue.
Tip.
Whole bunch of hot glue.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna make sure it dries. And then you're gonna pull it down. Now it won't pull out. That's what she said. Now it's good.
Now, you also do the leaves, right?
I do leave.
Which we're not going to do on this show because this has already been just...
Ridiculous. Yeah.
These were our efforts. So maybe don't drink when you do these.
Probably not.
These are way harder than I thought they would be. Korry, however, is very skilled when she's not on the show drinking with me. So if you find these too hard to do yourself, you can give her a shout out and I will put her email link to it and then her Etsy shop link to it and she can make them for you. She also does other flowers that look like cute little daisies. Come on, how do you not want those? So,
These are much easier.
and those are much easier to make. To a lovely episode of Crafts and Drafts with Kirsten. Tune in next week.
Crafts and draft. Crafts and draft.